Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Journal series. On this episode, we should be encountering a Farfetch'd. Now, breakfast was a crit, so that was pretty good for getting us straight to Master 2. Again, I don't know how far I'm going to get this week. I'm alright if we don't get super far, but the goal really this week for me has just been to level my meal, the new meal. Is the primary goal for me this week. And get decent strength in the process. Obviously, decent strength is never a bad thing. Now, huge thank you to all those that tuned into the live stream last night. It was a fun time. If you go check out the tier list video if you haven't seen it, and you want to watch me talk and rank things for an hour and a half, it was a great time. But I was having so much fun with the live stream that I entirely forgot to put my Pokemon to sleep. You can see that I didn't put them to sleep until 1:33 a.m. But I just let it sleep for longer to make up for that, so, that looks like a dozing graph, if I had to guess. Yep, dozing, which is alright. We are guaranteed to encounter Farfetch'd this morning, because I used the incense. I intentionally waited the one extra day so that it'd be during the new moon event, so we'd have higher odds of it not getting all full. Or lower odds of it getting all full, is that... I guess that's both are true. But anyway, looks like we're looking at 7 spawns already. As of tonight, so the next night, we should be getting 8 spawns. Because we're well past the point for that. Looks like we were just barely below it last night. Okay, Dedenne, Grubbin, Muna. The Grubbin are not surprising, and there's a Farfetch'd, which we knew was spawning because it came off an incense. There's also an Aaron on screen, which is probably our most interesting catch, or most interesting option aside from Farfetch'd. Because we are still kind of hoping for a long-term sausage farmer. There's also Caterpie. It's another catch here that I'm kind of interested in. It's between Caterpie... Well, I'm going to try to catch the Farfetch'd first and foremost. I'm hoping that one of those other guys is hungry. That's my hope. Because I would like one of them. But they're not worth spending Great Biscuits on. I'm gonna catch the Farfetch'd. I want to catch a couple Farfetch'd while they're boosted. Of course, okay, the Caterpie's hungry. We'll make an attempt on the Caterpie. Wow, 2 Grubbin that are hungry. I guess we'll also bring home a Grubbin today. Because it's just gonna take 2 biscuits, and might as well. Because we'll feed one that's hungry, it'll come in 3. We'll feed the other one, guaranteed catch. Just 2 biscuits for a Grubbin, I think that's fair. I'm not, like, hunting Grubbin right now, but I do have... I've been contemplating investing my second Grubbin. I've got a really good AAC Vikavolt, or Grubbin. At least I think it was pretty good. We'll see here. But I've been considering investment into that guy. We'll also go for the Caterpie. It should come home with us. Odds are pretty high that we get it. We don't know how the New Moon event actually affects the extra tasty odds, but between it being hungry and it being the New Moon event, I assume it's pretty solid chances. We'll buy a couple biscuits. Now, I do have to... I want to disclose, I did something that's probably a mistake, was probably a bad use of resources, but, and I'll be open and honest, because I want to be open and honest with you guys. I don't want it to seem like I'm hiding anything or pulling any whale strategies that I'm not disclosing. There's nothing wrong with whale strategies. If you are whaled, then keep whaling the game. It allows us to all play the game. But, because if there were no people spending the money, the game wouldn't have money to keep and stay in development. But... I spent sleep points on a whistle. A single whistle. You can get 3 per month. It's an option. Nobody ever really considers it because, well, people that want to whistle are buying it with diamonds. People who don't want to whistle typically just stockpile them from, like, badges or the daily gift or whatever. I had none, and I needed just 3 more leaks. And I could have probably waited, but I figured I'd just run into leak problems with lunch. So I was like, I'm just going to buy a sleep point whistle and then spend it. Not saying it's a good decision because it's 800 sleep points. That's a huge expense, honestly. So I don't know why I did it, but I did it. because I wanted to make sure I made breakfast. I also had 40% crit odds bonus, which I couldn't make any other meal with that sort of thing. It would be too much of a risk. And then getting the crit for breakfast, I guess, kind of validated it for me. If it was lunch, I would have just made something else. Oh, would you look at that? That's pretty lucky. That puts us at, what, 13? Perfect. I just spend a great biscuit and we take it home. That crit kind of was nice. We're going to leave everything else behind because nothing else here is worth great biscuits. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here. We'll send out the Farfetch'd candy. It's rare enough and it's going to be... people are going to be wanting it. And it's an ingredient specialist, so it needs it more than the Dedenne candy would. Okay, let's see what we get on these stats. So the Grubbin, the one that I'm least excited about. Adamant nature, well, that's alright. That I didn't care about Grubbin anyway. And he's got nothing for ingredient finding to level 100. That's candy. That's just candy from my other Beacon Bolt. Caterpie. Now, can we get the same nature? Nope, modest. That's the opposite. That's the opposite of what we want. Just terrible. Yeah, nothing else to really say about that. And then Farfetch'd. This is our one catch that I know we'll get of Farfetch'd. Like I said, we're hunting it during this week, but if we don't get great stuff... Oh, careful nature. Terrible, terrible nature. That's ingredients down, main skill chance up. Farfetch'd has a kind of cruddy main skill. So you... It's Mono! Oh, would you look at that, everybody. It's got ingredient finding, but way too late. Help speed is also in there, which is good. Inventory is also shockingly good for Farfetch'd, but man, that nature. That nature kind of ruins him. I'll star him and I'll keep him in the box for now, because I would like to at least keep at least one of every Pokemon just to have them. And I don't know if I'm going to catch any more Farfetch'd throughout the week because I don't intend to purchase the bundle, or any of the bundles. So the only way I'm catching more is if they show up by random chance, which, as you saw this morning, didn't happen. So I'll save that one for now. No guarantees that he's going to be sticking around, though, because, man, that was, You know, if it's nature, we're just neutral even, then maybe it could be worth investment, but I don't even think so, because for me, I've got my Quaquaval. It makes plenty of leaks for me. Although it did let me down today, which is why I had to use the whistle. Which, I'm surprised that happened, because I did do the... Well, okay, bad RNG does happen, and bad RNG happened to me. I should have stockpiled a few more leaks prior to the event, to be prepped for bad days. I prepped 54, expecting that a +4 would be like a decent tolerance range, but it wasn't. Let's hope that we just have an extra good day today, so that it takes not as great of RNG to tomorrow and the future weeks. Anyway, Wobbuffet Candy, we're grinding. We're getting rid of this stuff in the Cramomatic. We gotta do our daily Cramomatic. We're hoping for Psychic-type candies. We got Dragon-type. That's... I mean, my Dragonite could use more candies. I will say that. I won't be opposed to that. Wobbuffet again. Okay. Normal type candies. Oh, Chansey. I guess I can use that on my Chansey. That's not bad. At first I was like, man, what do I use that on? Then I remember, wait, Chansey's a thing. Okay, and then this is my last usage of it for today. Okay, is this one gonna be bug type? Well, I'm not really opposed to that either. Both my Heracross and my Vikavolt could use candies, so probably Heracross, honestly. I want to get my Heracross to level 50 for Berry Finding S, so that's not terrible. I have plenty of Vikavolt candies, and my current guy's already level 60. He does get better at 75, but I don't think I ever really need that. Like, it's plenty enough coffee, even at level 60, so I'm alright not investing him any further, at least for now. But my Heracross, on the other hand, I would like it to get the Berry Finding S at level 50. So I do intend to level it up more. And it's a rare candy. People don't send this candy very much. It's rare to encounter Heracross, so honestly, I'm not opposed to using the Bug-type candy on him. As for the normal candy, yeah, that's definitely going to my Chansey. I don't have any other reasonable normal types that I'd want to use that on, so that's probably what we'll do with that. But we got not a single Psychic-type candy, which is alright. How many are we sitting at right now? I wonder. Oh, darn it, I went all the way back. I pressed and held a little too long. We have 3, so 75 candies, that's pretty good, pretty solid. We can get up to like 125 candies with that. Hopefully we get more Psychic-type candies as the week goes on. And then we can use them on Valentina during the next Candy Boost event, is like the goal with that. It's slow, I'm slowly leveling the crests. I have a level 54, slowly getting it to level 60 as time goes on. Hopefully we get it to a high enough level. Level 65 would be insane. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon Sleep and the like. Got the channel members option down below with the join button. Huge thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot to me that you guys want to support me financially. If you too want to become a channel member, the option's there. I have no paid rewards for members, but it's just there to show your support. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.